Yeah, Dave, apparently somebody at the party where the shooting happened used a laser pointer like this one to light up a group of young men walking down the street. Well, those fellows apparently interpreted that red dot on their body as something that was coming from a laser-aimed weapon and decided to get off the first shots. The group of young men who got lit up by the laser reacted by firing at least a half-dozen shots into a crowd of party guests. A couple of slugs tore into the ground. One punched through this window. Another hit a teen in the chest.
We just sitting there watching TV, heard 6 shots, and all of a sudden we seen all the cops and blocking everything off.
Detectives had no idea who was responsible for the shooting until someone drove by the crime scene in this stolen SUV. When a policeman tried to stop the Suburban, a passenger opened fire at the officer with the same caliber handgun rounds that were used on the partygoers.
Before he could even initiate a traffic stop, while he was still waiting for backup, they pulled over and one of the passengers started shooting at him.
That Chevy Suburban the shooters were riding in was ripped off just a few blocks from where someone had tried to carjack this Ford just moments before by breaking out the driver's side window. Thinking the same person might be responsible for both incidents, forensic technicians dusted the car and fed fingerprints into an Avis computer that identified Tony Dawson as their suspect.
We had the forensic people lift prints from the cars, and it was matching the print to Mr. Dawson that really got us moved in the right direction.
Dawson could snitch off the other people he was with that night, but detectives have other clues to work with. They recovered this baseball cap from where the officer came under fire.
According to the officer who was shot at, he said that that hat came out of that car. So we are taking that hat and we're having DNA done on the hat. So we haven't got that back yet, so definitely that will help us too.
Despite around-the-clock investigation, detectives did not have any suspects in these cases until the forensic units found those fingerprints and gave them the lead that they were looking for. They add that using laser pointers on strangers is a bad idea that just begs trouble. Reporting live at the Public Safety Building, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.